So another aspect that subcultures have on youth is that subcultures provide a place for youth to feel accepted. It gives them a group and a coherent feeling of acceptance to either one subculture or the next. You feel that their role in society is often kind of insignificant, and partaking in a group that's maybe rebelling against the parent for some ideals they believe kind of helps them feel like they belong to something. And they show this membership through maybe band emblem t-shirts or patches, or something that says, hey, this is kind of what I'm thinking about believing in, and just shows that they're not going with the parent group. I guess the easiest way for youth to kind of show how they feel is maybe through their dress, depending on what they put on in the morning, kind of shows who they're associated with. And coming after that, kind of the whole subculture and youth thing, I think that something that's significant about subcultures today is that youth don't have to belong to only one subculture or another. It's kind of very mobile in that you can go to a music festival that's more hippie-based, jam band kind of stuff one weekend, and then a rock band kind of festival the next weekend. I think that subcultures kind of relate to one another on a deeper level in that they're all kind of going away from this parent culture. So they relate to one another through that, even if maybe their beliefs aren't the same. The fact that they're turning from the same person or same ideal of the man or the views that we're supposed to kind of hold ties these people together, and kind of allows the I guess, subculture mobility that you can have. I think another aspect of it is that people realize that their musical tastes change, and from years to even just days, you may not feel like listening to the same kind of thing. And with the new kind of internet world of Napster and iTunes and MySpace, people can start to appreciate different kinds of music, and that even more so allows the mobility. You understand kind of that you're not going to just listen to one sole kind of music. And so I think that's one issue that people have when categorizing subcultures as subcultures. The word tribes and scene has also been considered, I guess, to maybe be a better word when describing these groups of people who, are associated with certain genres or types of music. But I think it's hard to maybe put a label on these things because they're hard to just put one solid definition on these entire groups of people. Tribe kind of shows commitment, but it also is more of like an ambience kind of term to be used in that, like, you kind of have the same moods for the group of people, while scene kind of is a more concrete kind of term. You've got the musical scene, and I think musical scenes are definitely something to be accounted for. Where I'm from in Athens, the musical scene is definitely prevalent. It's very into like new music, but that kind of goes with the whole entire town. What's reflected in the music comes through the town, and that they offer a lot of kind of like vegan restaurants and Whole Foods and kind of organic-y kind of town, whereas Austin, Texas is not going to provide the same thing. They're either going to have more kind of a country-based scene or a more like rock and roll scene. So I think the subculture is the best word kind of define this, because it just more so embodies the entire kind of feeling type of people and what it provides for people. So I think that subculture is a pretty good word to describe it. So yeah, basically politics and our moods and relationships, they're always changing. And the subcultures today offer and allow people to kind of go with their mood, with how they feel. You're not going to be discriminated against in one subculture or the next just because of, your previous association with one subculture or another. So yeah, I definitely think that subcultures are relevant and important when talking about the role with youth, because it kind of helps like how we develop in our musical taste. So thanks a lot.